feel so bad for Mariahlynn. It's obvious that she really wants to make it work with Rich. Listening to her rap battle and the words that she was saying and in her confessionals, she really wants to be in a serious committed relationship with him, because I could just tell the way that she's adjusting herself and and she's appreciative of him, and she sees the good in him, but I just don't feel like it's being reciprocated. It's just I just don't like one-sided relationships, period. It doesn't matter if it's like working on a team with a coworker, in romantic relationships and friendships. I don't like one-sided anything. I feel like relationships, when you're working with other people, should be mutually beneficial. Yes, at times it may get a little lopsided from time to time, but I feel like the majority of the time it needs to be equal footing, and that's just not what I'm getting from Rich. It's just like he's forcing himself to be on the show, or he's forcing himself to be here with her, or like she is the one that puts up with him the most, so she's the most loyal maybe, and he's just like, all right, well, she's the most deserving, but at the end of the day he really is not sold, or he's really not buying it. But I can't blame him all the way, because I feel like it's up to Mariahlynn to read the signals. Just because someone is there does not mean that they want to be there. They could have their own ulterior motives. And I feel like that's what's going on with Rich. Like, he is benefiting from her in some kind of way, but it's not enough to really lock him down, or where he wants to feel like he's committed to her is a vibe that I'm getting. And I'm also getting tired of Kmichelle always talking about how she used to date rappers and athletes and all this other stuff. Okay, well, then date them. Ain't nobody want to keep hearing you say that, or like throw that in this man's face.
And the publicist from Atlantic was like, girl, that's Idris Elba. I was like, nah, Meek Mill trying to holler at me.
Because how would she feel if the roles was reversed? Oh, I'm used to dating women that were more natural, that have no enhancements, and that's what I'm used to dating. It's giving me that kind of vibe, like, okay, I'm used to dealing with this caliber men, but I'm going to settle for you because that caliber of men really don't want me, or they're not treating me right, so I'm just going to make it work with you because you are here, and I might as well because ain't nobody else want me. This is what I'm getting. I'm starting to notice that relationships really should not be hard. I really feel like the best way to be in a relationship is to show up and be in a fully committed, authentic relationship with yourself. Show up for yourself. Honor yourself. And I feel like that makes it easy for you to show up for other people, and also realize what you bring to the table. And if someone isn't reciprocating, if they don't like what you had to offer, sorry, it's your loss. Like, you don't have to force it on them. Like, it's more so you're missing out on this good thing. So that's what I feel like is missing in a lot of these relationships. I don't want nobody that don't want me, or they act like they don't want me. You better, even if you're lying, even if you're faking, you better have a smile on your face when I come around, because I don't have to be here, and I don't like my presence to feel like it's being tolerated, okay? So even if you have to fake a smile, you better do that. I feel like people fake all the time when it comes to work and all that good stuff. Well, I deserve that same kind of energy, only positive, peaceful energy when it comes to me. And I just feel like I feel like I couldn't be in a relationship where like some of these people are in, now that I know myself, okay? Not to say I've never been there, but now that I'm just free and open and taking stock and inventory of what I do and what I bring to the table, and my heart and the things that I come up with, my creativity, the things that make me unique, the things that make me me. I'm like, okay, Cinquetta, you got it going on, all right? And you better not act like you don't, all right? So, yes, let's go to the top with this flow. And you might as well have me up there rapping on the battle. But nevertheless, let me know what y'all think about this latest episode of Marriage Boot Camp and all the stuff that's going on with the show. We gonna be talking mostly about Mariahlynn and anything else that really sticks out to me. But that situation, I think that situation really is cheering for me, because I just cannot believe that they were still talking to each other after that infamous reunion. I would have to leave. You know how I feel about that, y'all. I really thought that was her wake-up call. So to see, fast forward years later, that they're still in the same place is very disheartening for me. But I get it. Sometimes, it's hard to kick bad habits, but I'm here to say, take it one day at a time. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. All right? Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Met Saint Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Saint Quebec, man, the girl was heaven sent.